Hey, so what's going on, people? Those settings that I talked about yesterday, yeah, so I wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention when I did that because those settings only take effect on the rear camera, not the front camera. So flip this little phone around, record with the rear camera today, and we're gonna see how this plays out. The only thing that kind of sucks about this is that I can't see myself in there, right? So when I'm doing the close-ups, I don't know how good it's gonna look. Just gotta kind of wing it. But the thing is, that's how I shot so many of my videos last year, like the first several months of them. So, I should be kind of used to it maybe once I get back into the groove. Anyways, moving on past that, another thing that does actually matter. So, if you happen to consider yourself to have any kind of investment in the sneaker culture, as it were, whether that be on the casual side or the super in-depth side, and you've been with it for years, wherever you fall in that spectrum, do yourself a favor, head on over to Bobby Sneaker World's YouTube channel, watch his, as of right now, latest video. He's got some stuff to say in there that'll probably make you think, and then whatever it makes you think about, go ahead and put that into a comment down below, and he'll get back to you. More than likely, he'll get back to you. I'm not going to speak for him, but I mean, he's pretty good at replying to everybody that says stuff. So, there's that for you. Now we can move on and we can get into this little box here. Thank you to, well, of course, UPS for delivering it, and to Finish Line, who, honestly, lately they've been coming through a lot more for me. Before, a couple months ago, I couldn't tell you the last time I had really bought from Finish Line, but but lately they let me through on a raffle, which was pretty cool. They've been offering some little discounts here and there, like these. I was very much on the fence about these. I wanted them because I kind of got shut out back in 18 on the 1.0s. But I was like, you know what? If I can't get a discount on these, I think that'll be enough to just say no. But I was, because Finish Line will let you use your little winner circle points, which apparently is changing to like a different thing. Don't upgrade your account. I was talking to McFly about that whole thing yesterday. I'd suggest just sticking with your winner circle thing for now and just seeing how this status thing plays out. Because I don't know about you, but I got a handful of winner circle points, like $20 gift card things, that I would still like to use, and I don't want to see them fall by the wayside or whatever. So there's that, yeah. So Finish Line, they've been coming through for me. And even on Instagram, they've decided to like a picture or two that I've posted. So that's nice of them. They're all like, yeah, hey, this is cool. Can we share it? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Then I never hear from them again. But, whatever. So anyways, I believe that is everything that I wanted to say before getting into the shoes. And if it isn't, well, I've got another box over there, and it'll just have to come up when I do that one. And now, this. So, right there, Nike box, right? Plain standard Nike box, but not the same style that you usually see here. The usual style that I have is those orange ones, which almost always have a pair of Air Maxes. And then on the side, you have that. You probably can't even see it because I feel like that camera is super far away. Further than it normally would be. So I might have to deal with that later, but we're just gonna go with it. So this says Air Jordan 1, and the color is court purple, black, and white. Pretty straightforward. None of that weird stuff this time around, which is good because that weird stuff is weird and it just doesn't always make sense. So let's go ahead and getting on into these and see what we see. I'm liking these up front, I can tell you that right now. Any of that little on the fence stuff that I had might just have gone out the window. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get these out here. First though, do the whole look over and make sure everything's looking like it's supposed to, all that and all, the same stuff I do every other time, right? So, let's set that over to the side, make sure these are feeling like they're supposed to feel, and it seems that they are. Make sure they're looking like they're supposed to look, and it seems that they are, minus a little bit of some cardboard debris on the side of this. There's that, and some down there too. Not a huge deal. Okay, moving on then. Let's go ahead and do this review, shall we? I mean, I don't know about you, but that's what I'm thinking. So, here we go, people. It is now review time on this right here, the Air Jordan 1 in court purple, version 2, of course. I can't remember the exact differences, but I want to say that the version 1 it was colored on the toe box, and somewhere around here was black. Maybe this part was, maybe this part. Something on it was black, and it had a colored toe box. I think maybe the toe box was black. I don't know. I really don't remember, but I think it was purple. If you have that pair, or you want to just comment down below and correct me, because I know this is the internet and people like to correct people on the internet, now's your chance, people. Now's your chance. So anyways, let's go ahead and do this review. Alright, looking at the bottom. Man, that's weird not seeing the camera screen. Anyway, so looking at the bottom, right? You got a typical purple outsole on here. I mean, I say typical like they're all purple, but they're not. But it is the typical outsole, I'll give it that. It's a nice shade, I think. And then moving on past that, up to the mid here, up to the midsole area here. That is very much the standard. That white that you see across there, nothing fancy about that. And then we go on and we move up to the top of the shoe, and here you have, not necessarily the top, but we're working to the top. Around the toe area, you've got the purple, the core purple as they say, which kind of outlines the whole shoe all around here, right? Minus that black part there with the logo. But yeah, so you got the core purple outlining the whole shoe for the most part. And then you've got the very nice feeling leather and white across the top of the toe box there. So you've got that. Overall, as far as quality of materials goes, the white part is feeling very nice, very nice. The purple part is feeling all right. Just a slight difference, but nothing I'd complain about. And the black is on par with the purple in my opinion. But I've never really been big on like the quality of the shoe necessarily. It's usually the look for me, right? And that's why I was kind of wanting these, because I like purple, you know? When the ones in the pine green and these came out, I wasn't really sure which one I wanted more. Looking back at it, I kind of think I did want the green more, but the purple was nice too. Anyways, moving on. So like I said, you got some nice white leather wherever you see the white leather. Typical black swoosh with the logo up top, also in black. And then wrapping around, you've got the standard black leather going on there. Nice touch in my opinion. It feels pretty decent. And then the tongue. There's nothing fancy about the tongue. I'm sure you've all seen one or two or several thousand of these before. There you go. Standard style, white with the black label and the purple text. And then moving on to the inside of it, same sort of normal feel there as all the other ones. Kind of like a cloth sort of meshy style thing going on. And in there with the sock liner, nothing too non-standard, if you will. Pretty straightforward. Looks like they'll be mildly comfortable. We'll come back to that comfort thing in a second though. But so overall, looking at the upper, I'm thinking things are looking pretty good. I've got no real complaints about it. Even if the material wasn't what it was, I think I'd still be on board with these just because of the way they look. But now let's get back to where we were going, which is the comfort thing. And we'll also do the sizing. And which means that I'm going to have to get those videos rolling around in here so you can see what they look like while I talk about what they feel like, right? That's kind of the trade-off there. So watch those while I talk for a minute. So here's the thing about these, right? Jordan 1s, I'm going to say that it's a true size fit. I haven't noticed any real issues with any of mine. They've all fit very similarly across the board. So whether it's my Royals or my Shadows or my Crimson Tints or whatever, they've all felt pretty much the same. So I'm going to say that to you. And if you're not quite sure, if you happen to have like maybe more Air Maxes, I think Air Maxes tend to run true to size. So if you've got some 1s or 90s or whatever, buy that size and just go with it. And if for some reason your size isn't available, I would rather size up than down. Just gonna put that out there. Now as far as the comfort of these things goes though, it's a Jordan 1, right? I mean, any Jordan really, to me, isn't really that comfortable unless you're P-Town. He thinks they're like the most comfortable things out there, right? But that's just him, right? Everybody has their own perspective on things and whatnot, their own opinions. I don't think they're anything amazing. I think that they're decent given that it's something based off of super old technology, but overall it's okay, I guess. So if you're looking for comfort, maybe try the, what was that? The ones with like the Zoom Air things, or maybe like the React ones, which kind of looked a little weird. But as far as these go, I mean, you're probably going to be fine to walk around in them for a while. You know, you're probably just wearing them for the, more so for the look than to truly be comfortable anyway. So I think you'll be fine. You probably know what you're getting into, and this is probably unnecessary to hear. But every so often, somebody watches a video for their first time, or maybe they haven't really seen enough of them to like kind of get it in their head to what to expect. So I try to cater to those guys and girls. So moving on from that, I believe that is everything that there is to be said about the comfort and the sizing. If it isn't, let me know down in the comments. So from that, I guess we're gonna just go ahead and get this thing wrapped up, because again, no real reason to drag this thing out. So once again, I said it at the top, I'll say it at the bottom. Bobby Sneaker World put up a pretty solid video last night of things to think about. Go and watch that. And then otherwise, I guess just hang out and try to be safe, as they say. All right, people, that's it for me. Have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I got an on foot to shoot and then some edits to do. That video will be going up tomorrow because, hey, why not? I feel like I've done enough for the day, even though it's only 1:12. But hey, whatever. So thanks for watching, though. I do appreciate it. All right, later, people. So I meant to make a comment about these purple laces. I don't really know why they're that color. It's just kind of a weird color to me. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but it seems like an odd shade when you look at the rest of the shoe. But whatever, it is what it is.